Well guys, today is the day. We are going to pick up the Mustang. It's been like, what is it, last Saturday, 10 days, 11 days since we've had the car, and honestly, I'm getting withdrawals. Anyways, I have to get there after work here before they close, and I think we're gonna have some good news, but I'm not gonna jinx anything or call it yet. I'm just gonna wait till I get the car back and I got all the paperwork and everything's in my hand before I say anything else. So let's get going and fast forward through this part to the kind of exciting part. Let's do that. There it is. All right guys, we made it. We're at the Ford dealership right now and about to go in and pick up the Mustang. I'm not gonna bring you guys in with me because I think filming might be kind of weird, but hopefully in the next shot it's me in the Mustang. Just cross your fingers. I'm not sure. All right guys, look at this. We're back in the Mustang. We are back. It feels good. 10 days has it's been a long 10 days. I'm gonna just be honest with you. Something about just having your own car. It's not like I had to really go anywhere. I work from home, thankfully, for my, my main job. So that was nice, and we got everywhere we needed to with Megan's car. But we got it back, and I got some paperwork here to go over with you guys. So good news first, and that's pretty awesome. This out of the way right away. It was all covered. They ended up. I'll read you through kind of what the tech notes are because I think it's just kind of interesting. They say first off, verified customer concern using IDS found no DTCs, pulled Oasis by symptom and found TBS 22-2139. Must be some sort of something that shouldn't have been found. Reprogrammed transmission strategy to TCM/PCM, cleared adaptive tables and road tested. Concern still present. So they verified my whole kind of concern with this, of the harsh shift from third down to second. And so that's cool. It wasn't just in my head, Then they removed the transmission pan and removed the main controller, disassembled valve body, cleaned and inspected all valves and bores for damage/sticking valves, overhauled main controller and reinstalled in vehicle. That sounds pretty good. Sounds like they actually did something. Changed transmission fluid filter and filled to Ford spec, cleared adaptive tables and road tested, verifying vehicle performance within Ford spec. Cool guys, man. If this, now the best part about this is that I wanted to get a transmission flush anyways, like my transmission fluid changed. And I was gonna have to just pay for that. That'd be a couple $100, but it was all covered under this warranty since they had to take the pan apart to get at that controller and check the internals. Then they had to obviously refill it with fluid. So pretty cool. We were still under warranty. What does it say on here? How many miles did they notate? 59,665 miles. So we are right at that 60,000. So I am so anxious to drive this thing and get this on the road. I'm going to start it up here. I gotta adjust my seat, man. People were sitting in here. I'm excited. Let's give it a shot. See what it feels like. All right, guys, setting off in the EcoBoost. Wow, I honestly can feel a huge difference just putting it in reverse and backing up. And now I'm coming to my first stop here. Hang on, I'll get back to that thought. But let's just see. This was the problem all along. Let's see, going down. Oh my God, it was way smoother. This is probably how it's supposed to be all the time. And I was just kind of living with it the way it was. As soon as I put it in reverse, it was much smoother. Before it used to, and I don't know, we'll continue to test this obviously, but before it used to really like clunk when you'd go into reverse. And when you'd go then down to like neutral and then drive, unless the car, unless you took a second to kind of wait, it would kind of clunk into gear, it felt. When I did it just a minute ago, it felt super slick and easy to do, so that's pretty cool. All right, here's an aggressive stop because traffic. Oh my God, dude, that is so smooth now. That is amazing. I'm kind of just taking it in, guys, so this isn't like, there's nothing like scripted here in this video. This is just, wow. So, man, I feel like I guess going back a little bit, right? When I got this car, I can't remember exactly the mileage it was at when I brought it into a dealer near me for harsh shifting, and they blew me off completely. They were like, oh no, that's the way this 10R80 is. Like, it just shifts harsh, that's just what it is. They didn't even like, they took it for a few days. I don't even think they reset the adaptive tables in the transmission, guys. I'm pretty sure they just said, nope, that was normal operation, and sent me on my way. But these guys, they actually listened. I'm happy they found the same kind of issue that I was talking about, because I mean, so many times, I'm sure you guys can relate, you take the car in for something and it doesn't happen when the tech drives it or what have you. But yeah, this time I think we looked out, and Ford was able to help us out under warranty. That's pretty cool. Now, I've already got the questions on my previous video, kind of letting you guys know, where the car was and everything like that, what happened to the car. I got the question of like, hey Tyler, aren't you running a tune? Like, wouldn't that void your warranty? And honestly, the question never came up. Like, nobody asked me, like, is the car tuned? Nothing like that. And maybe that's because this was a transmission issue and it wasn't like my engine blowing up or something like that. It wasn't like a catastrophic engine issue. It was transmission. So maybe they were a little bit more lenient. Maybe they just didn't care. But either way, it was covered under my powertrain warranty, which is sadly going to expire soon in the next like 320 miles. So I'm hoping we're going to drive the car up to that 60,000 mile mark, obviously. And they said if anything goes wrong, obviously till then, this is documented, so they can bring it back in and they'll take another look at it. But so far, just driving here, guys, it feels good. So if you have an issue with your 10R80 transmission and it is, shifting harsh into reverse or drive, or you had the same issue that I had where I was coming down to a stop, and even just from like 25 miles an hour, and I'd start coming down to the stop, I think it was between third and second gear, and it was a really harsh hit, like way harsher than it's been before since owning the car. I knew something was just not right. So if you guys have any issue, I mean, I'd take it in before the warranty expires. Just have them look at it. Even if they got to reset the adaptive tables like they did, I mean, maybe that did more than what I'm giving that part credit for. But kind of cool that they were already in there. They went through the controller there and looked at the solenoids. And I'm not going to pretend like I know everything they did, because I don't. All I know is that the car drives significantly smoother than when I dropped it off. And we got the transmission flushed. So I can't complain. I can't complain at all. But I'm gonna drive this for a little bit longer, and then I'll meet back up with you at home here. I'm on my way back home, and I'll give you kind of my final thoughts and see if anything else, happens on my way back. So see you at home. Well, look at this, guys. Mustang is back in the garage, and I am a very happy Mustang owner right now to have this thing back. And the ride, man, is so smooth now. I was surprised. I was like, man, I should have brought it in way earlier. I did try doing that, like I said, a while back, but they kind of blew me off. But this dealership was way better and actually did something and actually fixed the issue. For what I can see, it was just about a 20-30 minute ride home, so nothing too crazy. I'll assess more as we put more miles on the car. But for now, super smooth, and I couldn't be happier with how it came out. So it looks like they replaced not only the you know, the fluid, but they did a filter as well. Had to replace the pan and a couple gaskets. So pretty cool that they went through the whole thing, and it is smooth. So if you guys have an issue with your 10R80 transmission, you know, rough shifting, things like that, I mean, I'd take it in and have them look at it. I mean, the worst they can say is, this is just normal operating procedure. So, and maybe some of it is, you know. What do I know? Our little buddy, you happy you're home? Look at that, back in the garage, right where you belong, right? Yes. Now we can do more mods and have more fun with this, but don't mind the garage. I gotta clean it up a little bit, but happy to have it back for sure. Well, with all that being said, guys, that's gonna be a wrap for this one. I just wanted to give you an update of where we were at with the Mustang, and thankfully, like I said, everything covered under warranty. We got the transmission working as it should, and the Mustang lives to fight another day here. No eco boom, nothing like that. And I think it's time to make a little bit more power. So on that note, I will see you guys in another video. You guys have a great day, and if you like what you see, make sure to subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one. You guys have a great day. Bye.